Shalom. Allah Tisha praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. This is going to be various topics. A lot of things that happened in the world. Jamaica was hit with a hurricane, right? Mostly on the northern coast of Jamaica and St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Montego Bay, St. James, Trelawney. Um, there's a lot of people right now that's out there that are homeless because their homes were destroyed by the hurricane, right? Destroyed buildings, right? Because Jamaica's built like most buildings in Jamaica is made of concrete, and that wind destroyed destroyed homes, destroyed buildings, you know, and did a lot of devastation, man. Right, and judgment was happening to our people, right, and Esau, he has a plan. They have a plan for Jamaica with this whole with these 15-minute cities. Sorry, not no, not right now. Yes, they have a plan right now with these whole 15-minute cities, these smart cities, what they want, and they have an agenda known as the 2030 vision of Jamaica, or the 2030 vision, right? And the they're they're diamond, they're wicked, man. These wicked elite, right? Because they want to have complete control, and they want to start this whole. They're starting this whole their enterprise, right? Um, this is just me going in the spirit. There was a video I saw 1 second on TikTok. Yeah, right now, right now, people are our people is feeling it, and the only thing about they could do, they have to call to the Father, they have to call to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, right? But they're it's a lot of things happening, man. A lot of things happening, um, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but this is their plan. Um, get that scripture. 1 second. This is just various topics, I don't really have anything planned. Get this Isaiah um, storm. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquakes, and great noise, and with storm, and with tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. Right, and that five magnitude hurricane, destroyed, cities, destroyed a lot. Did a lot of destruction, man. Right, did a lot of destruction, man. But this is all a part of their whole enterprise with their new world order, man. They want to have everybody. They want everyone to subsidies. Um, your social credit score with the NIDS. They have the NIDS, the national identification. What they're gonna set up in the UK right now. They're gonna do that. Um, where basically everything is going to be all your information, your health card, your banking, everything is going to be a part of this one system. And yeah, that's what's going to happen, man. You know, you won't be able to buy or sell, right? This is all orchestrated. Let me play this quick.
The scene that greeted us in Black River was one of desperation. At the very first store we came across, residents had prized open a window and were taking construction supplies, saying they had no choice, with no official help.
Yeah, and basically where they are, like where they're filming was in St. with Black River, and St. Elizabeth. It's the breadbasket of Jamaica, where a lot of the agricultural the agriculture comes from. A lot of the food, comes from you know St. Elizabeth, and basically with that storm destroyed all that, man. Destroyed, that whole parish. Destroyed that, right? And basically, they're plan on bringing these different foreign governments to so-called assist, and they're basically going to give, eventually, you know, what do you call it? The GMO seeds. So they plan on doing a lot of things, man. That Jamaica is gonna be under a siege, right? And it's gonna get real for the island, man. And a lot of things is happening right now too in America, right? With the whole the food that their food stamps and all that stuff. Their benefits is going out the window. Starting tomorrow, November 1st. Right. So a lot of things is stirring up, man. The Most High is stirring up a lot of things, right? And we're in the time of Jacob's trouble. A lot of things happening all at once.
Reaching here, this is about survival. No roof over their head for tonight.
We are survive. We are trying to survive in a day.
It's what I've got early, but we're going down. We got no food.
In the town's main square, ravaged by the merciless winds of Hurricane Melissa,
So let's walk this way.
we have Steve Beckford. What supplies are you looking for?
Like water, juice, tin food.
He was unapologetic in saying he was here to take what he needed.
We are hungry here now. So what we can get until they assist us, we will take it.
3 days on, I asked, where is the help and where is the government?
He hasn't come. No minister, nobody hasn't reached there. No supplies, no helicopter help.
How is it that people here are having to stumble through rock to find water? They've got water
Yeah.
and basic food supplies.
We are down. We are homeless.
What do you need most?
We need a house. We need a house. We need shelter. We have no shelter.
Some people implored us to help mobilize the Jamaican diaspora community.
My family's in abroad. Mr. Arnold, England, Manchester. It's like people, we need it. The diaspora in the United States, Canada, St. Elizabeth people, we need some strength.
Others warned that international assistance would make it to the elites, but not beyond.
You're not going to give me the money what people about we home. The government get the money, we'll never get it. I promise you that money.
The only police we saw were simply observing. They seem overwhelmed by the situation. One explanation for the level of looting here that's in danger now of overwhelming Black River is not just about need, it's about the fear.
Yeah. So this whole hurricane, what befall Jamaica, right? The Americans, they filmed it. They filmed it. Like before they filmed it before or while the hurricane was supposed to be coming, right? Because that hurricane took over almost a week and a half, almost 2 weeks for that storm to come, right? So they already brought them down there to so-called document what's going on, you know, because it's wicked. It's wicked what happened, man. But this is the Lord judgment, man, for our people, right? And there's gonna be a siege, right? See, 1 second. We're in that time, man. You know, desperate times. That people are. Our people are. You know, because they don't rely on the Lord, right? Our people is gonna rely on the system. You know, so our people is gonna be under siege, man. 1 second. I'll leave it in Deuteronomy. There's a lot of things happening right now. But the plan is to have you know this whole the enterprise with this whole smart cities and with this whole his image, which is going to be the MOTB, the mark of the beast, right? Um, Revelation 13:15, and you have to give life unto the image of the beast. That image of the beast shall both speak and call as many will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that's going to happen. So you won't be able to participate in this society. You're going to be an outcast. Basically, they're going to number, those who's gonna refuse, their image, because basically you won't be able to um you won't be able to have finance. You won't be able to manage your own finance because everything will be monitored, right? Which is known as um basically everything going to be monitored. What's the term? I forgot the term. It's not, yeah, social credit score. They want to have a social credit score and monitor everything what you're doing, right? So you able you won't be able to bank. You won't be able to pay for things because the way of your payment is going to be the ID in your flesh, whether it's going to be in your forehead, right, which known as the Neuralink, or in your right hand or right arm, right. This is what they plan on doing. And he called of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name, right? So this is his image, right? With this whole like universal, you know, products, that they want to basically they want to have they want to have total, like they want to have total dominion over you, right? And basically they want you to like submit unto this image, man. This new image of what they have, because the cash that no we're approaching cash society. People don't really walk with cash anymore, right? So everything's gonna be cashless. Everything is gonna be monitored, right? And people already have that. People normally don't even pay using their debit or bank cards. People just use their phone, just tap on, or they have the smartwatches, the Apple smartwatches, or the Android, where you could just tap, with your bracelet, right? But the thing what they want to have total dominion, and they want you to be identified. So it's all prophecy. Everything what's happening right now in the world is prophecy. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understand call the number of the beast. Where the number of a man is 600, 3 score and 6. So the Kai Sai stigma. which is gonna be is something inserted in your flesh. So this is what's gonna happen. You know, like we're not gonna save Jamaica, right? Right. The Lord is going to judge Jamaica. The Lord's going to judge Babylon, America, because um, all these different armies, military, their navy, right now is in the Caribbean, right over there in Venezuela. America's over there. They have a lot of interest, right? Russia's there. So um, when World War III kicks off, right, it's gonna affect the Caribbean too, right? There's gonna be tsunamis. There's going to be earthquakes, right? So there's gonna be a lot of death in the Caribbean, you know, during World War III, right? Because America America is not gonna live America's kingdom not gonna reign forever. Everyone thinks that America is live forever. Like this kingdom is going down, man. No, the kingdom is falling. It's yeah, yeah. Like this kingdom is falling, man. Yeah. So there's a lot of things happening. Um, like this kingdom not gonna it's not gonna reign forever, man. you know, we're seeing the decay of Babylon. Known as America. It's like what happened here? I'm trying to get my Blue Letter app. 1 second. The Lord it's only going to take the Lord 1 hour. 1 hour, for this place to fall, man. Yeah. Revelation 18 and Revelation 18 verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, 1 hour that judgment come. And that's gonna happen, through nuclear war, right? That you have China, they have nuclear war, ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Russia, the same thing, ICBMs, right? North Korea, South Korea, right? India, Pakistan, right? They're all on the nuclear arms race, right? And this is all prophecy, right? Ezekiel 38:1, going down to like verse 5 or 6. No, we're in that time, man. That um we're approaching we're approaching nuclear war, right? I believe Trump right now, they're going to be testing their nuclear their nuclear weapons. They're going to do trial runs, right? So a lot of things is happening all at once, man. And 2026, we only have 2 months now until the new year, 2026. So a lot of things gonna happen, man. We pray that 2026, more judgment happens, more prophecy, because we're approaching Jacob trouble, and the next scenario, what's going to happen, it's going to be it's going to get real. Right? They're going to push their agenda, right? This global agenda, right? So that's my little 2 cents. My various topics. A lot of things happening, man. So yeah, with that, I'd like to say all praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash, the one of great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.